What's up, crew? It's Chris with CloverTac. Welcome back to the channel. We are out on the range today with the Extar EP45, and I picked up a Sling off of Amazon for this thing a few weeks ago. Thought we would talk about this Sling and how I run it on this pistol. So let's go. For what this Sling is and for what you get, I think it's a pretty good bargain. It is heavy duty nylon wrapped in paracord, which of course is handy. All metal buckles on this thing, and it does come with these elastic covers you can put over the buckles. It uses HK style clips, and it does come with a couple of quick detach sling swivel studs as well. Now you can run this Sling in a single point or a 2-point configuration. And as far as the Extar goes, they make a single point configuration really easy because there's already a quick detach mount at the back of the receiver on the Extar EP45 here. However, I did have to pick up a quick detach sling stud mount, I guess is what you call it, for the front handguard in order to be able to run in a 2-point configuration. Now I'm going to drop a link to this Sling as well as this quick detach mount down in the description below, and you can check that out if you'd like. So obviously I run this Sling in the single point as well as the 2-point configuration in a couple of different manners, just depending on whether or not I'm going to be walking around with this pistol. So let's go down range and I'll show you a few examples of what that looks like. Let's go through a few examples of how I use a Sling. We're going to start out in the single point configuration here. Real quick note though, if you have a beard, you're going to have to be extremely careful. So two ways I run in single point. One is just an off the shoulder. That's for more of like a quick deployment. And then I also do a cross body. So I'm going to show you the over the shoulder first. And when you go over the shoulder, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to wrap your hand just like you would if you were running some type of a rifle sling. Notice how it will fall if you're not putting pressure forward. Oh, try that again. And if you've got that proper pressure forward, then it works out pretty well. All right, next up, same thing, single point configuration, but we're going to go in with our strong hand and go cross body. Like so. Beard out of the way a little bit. Of course, it's going to mess up the beard either way. And then now we're cross body. So as far as carrying, it works real well this way. And then if we go to deploy, never mind the beard, of course, it looks something like this. All right, now we're in the 2-point configuration and the what I call the one shoulder, the quick deployment. We're going to come under with our strong hand. We're going to come under the Sling like this. And then any tension, just like with the single point style, any tension we're going to take up with the offhand on this part of the strap. And it looks something like this. Remember to push forward. Something like that. All right, here we are. We are 2-point once again. And I forgot to mention earlier, but when you're switching back and forth from single point to 2-point, you may have to adjust that Sling out just a little bit depending on how you shoot. So the carrying position for 2-point is going to be weak hand through cross body. And you notice with that how it's able to hang. And deployment is really super steady. It looks something like this. Remember to push out. And there you go. Now, as you've seen from those examples, whether you're running single point or 2-point, crossbody seems to be the more stable way to go. However, for getting this thing on and off quickly, there is something to be said about going over the shoulder. Just keep in mind that with these quick detach sling studs, even if you're going crossbody, you can get out of that sling pretty darn quickly. And remember too, if you are running a sling with a pistol like this, just push into it, keep that tension forward, and that's going to create a situation to where that pistol is going to be as stable as it possibly can be. Hey, if you're looking for more content with the Extar EP45, and why would you not be, I have you a video locked and loaded right here. As for this one though, we are done. So thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching, and until next time, don't forget to chain fire freedom.